This is a typical place to get water from. I'm near a shelter, and here you can see a piped spring. And we had a lot of rain lately, so it's flowing real well. And up here, there's even a second one. So easy to collect the water, and then filter it, and then carry on for the next 5-10 miles, something like that. Morning, everyone. Good climb this morning, 800 or 1,000 feet. But this is what the reward is. A pretty view of the Susquehanna River, and heading towards Duncan. Real pretty view. A day and a half ago I was up on the other ridge. Now I'm climbing this ridge. Beautiful scenery. Hope you enjoy it. Hey everyone, day 16 recap. I'm about a mile from the shelter, so just about the day's almost over. Pack is real heavy. Body's tired, but this is the view from Table Rock view. And it's just incredible. Sitting on this rock, it's way down to the bottom. Hiked about almost 11 miles, I think. About 1,000-foot climb, and I'm pretty much walking the ridge the rest of the day. Rattlesnakes were seen, but I didn't see one, but other people did. But just an amazing view. Amazing view from Table Rock on Peters Mountain in Pennsylvania. This is my water source this afternoon. Here you can see the water being filtered from the sack I filled up at the spring. There is the filter right there, that black bit, going onto a bottle and filling it up, and I have 2 bottles to fill up. This is the Clark's Ferry shelter. Didn't stay here last night, but I was stopping for a break, about 4 miles in. And this is a typical shelter on the AT. This is probably 40 years old. See a couple of a bunk there, another bunk here, and you sleep on the floor. Some might fit 8 if it's real crowded.
Jim had a great day today. It was really warm, really sunny. He's enjoying the mountain streams. He's feeling a lot stronger in his legs, and he's able to get up the mountains with a lot more strength and not so puffed out, which is really good. He's also enjoying stealth camping with the rest of the flip-flop bubble and enjoying fellowship around the campfires at night.
Now it's just for a lunch spot. Beautiful trout stream. We're about halfway through Pennsylvania. This is day 18. Little Mountain Overlook, Pennsylvania.
Thank you. Very cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's themed.
Try.
Hey everyone, this is day 20 of my AT adventure. Right now I'm in a prescribed burn area. So the burn's gone on, I don't know, recently, don't know, a while back. So it looks very charred, but just to give you an update what's going on, I'm in Pennsylvania. I got like 180 miles in me, something like that. So I'm doing good. Legs are getting stronger, it seems, but there's a lot of rocks. And all those rocks you see, that's the path. So man, my shoes are torn to shreds, so I need to get some new shoes. But going well. Everything's going well, pretty much. Last night I stayed in a shelter that was fantastic. It had everything a hiker would want. It had a privy with toilet paper. It had water from a spigot. It had a place you can order pizza from, so we had pizza last night actually. Flat tent sites. The shelter, I didn't stay in it, but it had a, what do you call it, a window in the ceiling. It was just, man, it had a place you can charge your phone and your power banks. Everything a hiker wants. Let me stand up. But I'm in what they call rock Sylvania. So right there you see those rocks. That's the path. That's what you gotta walk on, somehow, some way. That's the path right there. And it comes and goes, and sometimes it's just so slow, other times you cruise. But that's why they call it rock Sylvania. Anyway, just a heads up, day 20. Tomorrow I'll hit Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. The day after I have 200 miles, so that's great. Good day everyone, this is for all the survey nerds out there, myself included. Down here is an AT marker. Okay, put stones around, they got a number on it too, I see number 36. But there'll be references to it. So here you can see some tree, there'll be a nail in it. You can see down there, and there's one over here, and there's one over there on that tree. And there'll be distances and bearings, compass bearings probably, to this corner here. So if this ever gets destroyed, they can put it back in the same place using those references. They paint it yellow as well. And over here, on this tree, this probably marks the side boundary. You can see on that tree, there's a slash on that tree and they painted it yellow too. So that's the way they mark points pretty much in the wild when there's nothing else to do. They also, for all those trees, all those painted reference trees, they would have noted the size of the tree. Size of the tree and diameter. DBH, diameter breast height. There you go, nerds. Survey video number 1.
Jim had a good night's sleep last night at Eagle's Nest Shelter, then hiked 9 miles into Port Clinton. He said it was a pretty large descent, steep descent into Port Clinton, but he felt like his knees held out really nicely. They stopped at a pub and had a really nice sub for lunch, and then they walked to what's called the Green Pavilion on the edge of town where they were to camp for the night. Basically, he had to camp between a railway track and a main road, so that was a pretty noisy night's sleep. Next day, he managed to go into Walmart for some resupply for food and a place called Cabela's where he got some new Merrell shoes because his other shoes were completely falling apart after being on all the rocks in Pennsylvania. So he got a good resupply and a few meals as well. Jim had a 1,000-foot climb coming out of Port Clinton today. He said the highlight of his day were the amazing views from the pinnacle. He said they were the best views he's ever seen. He got to the Eckville shelter and there he had a cold shower. He tells me it was his first shower in 7 days and it felt absolutely amazing. At Pulpit Rock, There was also the Pulpit Rock Astronomical Park, and we all know how much Jim loves his astro photos and the night sky, so he really enjoyed that.
Morning, everyone. This is day 22 of my AP adventure. What a beautiful place to make an observation. I thought I'd say something. They say it takes 3 weeks to form a habit, and I've heard on the trail that the third week is the hardest week, which is what this is. And I must say it started out pretty rough, and I'm thinking, man, oh man, this is a young person's game. But just middle of the week, I started getting my legs, as they say. That's the trail I just came down. It's steepish. Doesn't look it, but it is. And getting my routines down, figuring out how to carry less weight, not carry too much food, which we all do right here. I'm just starting to feel it. That's quite good. Listen to that beautiful sound. But yeah, early in the week I'm thinking, this is a young person's game. This isn't for me. But now I'm just thinking, yeah, it's doable for sure. So I'll let you know, whatever you do, any good habit, or any habit worth having, give it 3 weeks and then you start feeling it, as I am. Check out this view from Pulpit Rock, Pennsylvania. One of the best views in Pennsylvania, I'm told. Hey everyone, day 22. I am now at the pinnacle, 10 miles into my hike. The views are outstanding. It is one of the best views in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna make another video moving around. There's a view from around the corner at the pinnacle. Good everyone, week 3 tree identification. This is the American beech I showed you in week 1. You can see the leaves that come out now. You can see the smooth bark we talked about. It's a beautiful tree, beautiful shade tree. This week's tree is the eastern hemlock, Tsuga canadensis. It has small, it's a conifer, has small leaves, and one of the distinguishing things about this is if you turn it over, you can see the back side is kind of like a silvery white. So that's the back, and that's what it looks like on the front. The pine cones are small, usually only a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch in length. It likes moist lands. It's a slow growing tree. There's another one right here. Might take a couple hundred years to get to mature, and they can live up to 800 years in age. And they can get big, but here it's a bit dry, so they're just starting. It's also the state tree of Pennsylvania, so that's quite interesting. This isn't a great specimen, but Tsuga canadensis. Again, turn it over, you get that white. This tree is not as healthy. And yeah, like I say, it loves water, it loves moisture, it loves valleys. Okay, cool. See you next week.